welcome back to another installment of District Debrief. I'm Lara.
And I'm Sydney.
Here are the headlines for the week.
The White House defended Trump's balcony return by saying he was projecting an image of strength. I'm not sure breathing heavily is the pinnacle of strength. He looks like when you're 9 shots deep and realize what's going to happen the next morning.
The United States is planning on investigating Vietnam for currency manipulation. Because the U.S. has had a great track record of getting involved with Vietnam.
During the vice presidential debate, moderator Susan Page struggled to control Vice President Mike Pence. But in her defense, the only woman able to control Vice President Pence is Mother, and even she can only get 2 minutes of silent, expressionless missionary.
Alex Jones spews an insane conspiracy theory that the Democrats sacrificed Ruth Bader Ginsburg for her satanic energy. I'm honestly just surprised he didn't accuse RBG of giving Trump COVID from the great beyond.
A fly landed on the head of Vice President Pence during the VP debate last week. After post-debate polls were published showing Senator Harris won, it was clear the fly wasn't the only one who could smell the bullshit.
GW announced this week that all instruction would remain virtual for the spring semester. To be honest, I think the spring semester has to be virtual because there's no way this is our reality.
The media has been pressuring Donald Trump a lot this week over when his last negative test for coronavirus was, to see if he endangered anyone's lives. Honestly, I don't think it matters. You should treat Donald Trump like a drunk one-night stand. You assume he's there without protection, you get tested the next day, and you regret that you didn't go with plan A, which was choosing someone else entirely.
The second presidential debate, originally scheduled to be in person October 15th, was canceled after President Trump refused to participate in a virtual debate. And do you know who I feel bad for? Not Biden, not the American people, not democracy. I feel bad for the guy that was put in charge of muting Donald Trump. I mean, can you imagine? You're given this amazing power, the power to physically mute Donald Trump, and it's ripped away from you. That is the biggest disappointment of this entire election.
Taylor Swift announced this week that she is supporting Joe Biden for president. When asked for comment on why she wasn't supporting President Trump, she said, "I knew he was trouble when he walked in." Right-wing militia plot to kidnap local headline writer and topple satire show fails because, according to the leader of the militia,
no one noticed or even seemed to care. We didn't get a single text, call, email, letter, or even the slightest sign of concern. Not even from his parents. I mean, come on. I'm a hateful bastard, so I don't think I have much right to talk. But does no one care about this kid? We had to stop the whole operation and let him go, which of course got most of our members arrested. Like, why do we even try? The cops didn't even arrest me because they said, "Oh, that kid? We can't charge you for that. Nobody cares about him." God, I didn't know this country was that fucked up.
Damn, that's rough, buddy. Anyway, the newest season of The Bachelorette premiered this week, and for the first time ever, viewers were surprised that reality TV wasn't worse than their reality.
As college campuses struggle to contain COVID spikes, health authorities are urging schools to restrict on-campus events, off-campus partying, and White House internships that could potentially expose students to COVID infection and rampant stupidity.
1, 2, and that's all for headlines this week.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Make sure to tune in next week. We will be right here. We don't go anywhere.
Ever. This is where we live.
Have a nice week.